The moderator of a meeting proposed an interesting challenge, asking participants not to imagine a certain item. This task elicited incredible responses. Soon, images of all sorts of things would appear in people's minds, similar to those who often suffer from insomnia. When told not to think of something, they become even more fixated on it. This phenomenon also applies to interpersonal relationships. The more you try not to think about a man, the more he will cling to you. The human mind tends to exhibit a particular reverse pattern, known in psychology as the reverse trend. When you are in love, no matter how much you hypnotize yourself and swear to forget the other person, you are essentially engaging in meaningless labor. So the best approach is to shift your attention, rather than trying to block or delete him. When you fall in love with someone but cannot be together for various reasons, your infatuation often becomes your greatest regret. Even if you later get married or fall in love with someone else, he will still linger in your heart, becoming an unforgettable addiction. The fixed part of this type of obsession is because you don't want to forget, and partly because you simply can't forget. Your psychological changes in this process perfectly embody the characteristics of resistance. The more you try to let go, the harder it becomes, leading to a vicious cycle. When love disappears, and when someone we care deeply about abandons us, it's difficult to forget everything. It's difficult for everyone. However, whenever this happens, you must immediately remind yourself that you can never go back to the past. Once you realize that regret is just regret and you can't go back, you will start to adapt, accept it from the heart, and let nature take its course. This way, you can modify your thinking paradigm and gain new possibilities. Don't run away, and certainly not unconsciously. Just let it be and wait for time to pass, and your state of mind will change. The things that cause you pain will gradually become less painful without you even realizing it. Once you accept this fact, the next step is to shift your focus, instead of drowning your sorrow in alcohol or trying to forget it. Emotional shifting is a compensation mechanism in psychology. If you cannot get the emotions you desire from one person, try connecting with another acceptable person who can fulfill your needs. Don't let yourself feel lonely. Start a new lifestyle at the right time, but be careful not to rush back into a relationship too quickly. You may stop thinking about that person in a short time, but you are also susceptible to getting hurt again. If you want to let go of someone, you must learn to shift your focus, immerse yourself in new emotions, and keep yourself busy. This is the best and most effective therapy. Some people lock themselves in a room for over a month after a failed relationship. During this time, he focused all his energy on losing weight. After a while, he realized that he had forgotten the person he couldn't stop thinking about, and there were no emotional fluctuations when he thought of that person. Others put all their attention on work after a breakup and gradually let go of the person they thought they could never forget. It is difficult to think of someone when you are busy, and you won't intentionally try to do so. Doing these two things will help time pass. After all, nobody will be around forever, and you must learn to face the world on your own and mature. If you want someone to leave, don't try to run away, because it will backfire. The worst thing you can do when trying to forget someone is to run away. Avoidance means constantly reminding yourself of that person's existence. The more you avoid, the harder it is to forget. Everyone needs time to move on from a relationship, which undoubtedly leads to a new beginning. Time and a new love are the best ways to let go of someone. If this strategy doesn't work, it is only because time is not long enough, or the new love is not good enough. Just let it be, and let them slowly disappear from your life, welcoming new happiness.